Jennifer. I am at the at-home store today. I had to come in over the weekend, so it may be a little bit busier than my normal shoots, but it's a little bit further from my house, and so I had to wait till the weekend so I had the time to drive down. So we're going to take a look at what they have for 4th of July. So have these giant pinwheels here on a large dowel. It's $9.99. That is really cute. Those are plastic. So they have a 3x5 sewn flag there. There's no price on the package, so I'm not sure how much they're going to be. But you also have the silver pole here for your flag, this big flag pole. You have this package of flag and pole set. I'm not seeing prices on anything. That is unfortunate. Hopefully that changes as we get into things. There's another flag set, smaller garden flags. Again, no prices on anything here. So if you are interested, maybe look online first for the flags. Looks like some of the other, like the regular decor stuff has pricing, but the flags do not. So you have this outdoor sign here with red, white, and wolf for $12.99. And they have this really large Americana star for $19.99. There's two sizes of these stars. So there's kind of the more smaller one, and then this ginormous one here that is $29.99. We have this nice large USA wood piece for $19.99. It's probably 4 feet tall. It does have a kickstand on the back, so you can use it as a porch leaner. That's really cute. That's $19.99. All the way back here so you can see the full thing. That's adorable. And then we have this huge lumbar pillow down here. And that's $24.99 for that one. That's massive. We have a metal kind of a wreath, I guess you'd call it. Similar to the one we saw at Hobby Lobby. This is $24.99, just a different colorway. We have the cross yard stake. That is going to be $17.99. It is solar, so it does look like it lights up if you can see the dots in the stars and along the white stripe there. And then it goes down the center of the cross there, so it's going to light up for you. And for $14.99 you have this metal wreath, and I think we've pretty much seen a version of this at every store that we've looked at so far, but love the colorway on this. It's more of a burgundy and the dark navy. And then this wind chime is really cute. It's $14.99. It says welcome, and then has the red, white, and blue there. So you can hear that. That's kind of fun. For $16.99, you have this larger 3-star piece. It's all wood. It's probably just over 2 feet tall. And then you have Uncle Sam here. He is probably closer to 3 feet tall. He's $24.99. Did I tell you what the price was on the stars? I think it's $16.99. Yeah, $16.99 for the stars, $24.99 for Uncle Sam. And for $9.99 we have this yard stake. It can also be wall decor. It does have the hanger to be wall decor, but it does have the metal piece to be a yard stake. And then we have this wreath here. We've seen something similar at other stores. This is going to be $24.99. And then we have this large wall decor piece for $14.99, landed free because of the Brave. And also for $14.99, we have the United States with the flag motif. And then we have this really cute garland here. It's going to be 6 feet long. And it is, if I can get a price tag, for $9.99. And then we have this nice outdoor mat here for God Bless America with the truck and the 2 dogs. That's $12.99. And for $16.99, you have this really nice milk jug with the flag motif on it that is really cute, and I love how they styled it with a whole bunch of flags inside it. I'd love to tell you the price on the flags, but it seems like none of the flags have prices today, so I apologize for that. Okay, for some of the smaller items, we have this set of 40 bowl filler for $4.99. That's a great price. And that's the wool ball bowl filler. And then this gnome, I'm sorry, I know gnomes are kind of done and gone. This is only $2.99. It's really cute, and I love the fabric they used on the hat. And then this is another gnome that I think is adorable. It's $17.99. It's ceramic. Nice little blue hat he has there. And let's see if we can get a better look at the florals. You got the red, white, and blue with the greenery. That's pretty. It's not a bad price, really. It's a good size. And then we have to have the patriotic dogs, $7.99 each. And we have these two little guys. They also have this tin tray for $19.99. God Bless America, land that I love. That's really cute. Very farmhouse, but very cute. And then we have other bowl filler here, or actually they could be either one. They're considered shatterproof ornaments, but you could use them as bowl filler too. $3.99 each, and they come in red or blue. That's a good deal. Okay, and then for the pillows, we saw this larger lumbar pillow here. It's $24.99, but I want to show comparison. They have a smaller one as well in the same motif, also $24.99. So for the same price, you can choose of the two sizes. And then we have the round pillow here. Oh, that is soft. That's like a velour feeling. $14.99 for that. And then we have Land of the Free here, and this one is $19.99. Did I tell you the price of the circle one? I'm just excited. I'm going a little fast, I apologize. This is $14.99 for the round one with the stars, $19.99 for Land of the Free. I like that one a lot. That's really cute. And then for $19.99, you have this kind of standard square size pillow with the blue piping. The stars are beaded. Hopefully you can see that. And the center of the fireworks are also beaded. And they're hand stitched. Well, I don't know about hands, but they're stitched. That's $19.99. That's really pretty. And then there's this lumbar pillow here with the blue stripes and the red stars and the red tassels. And that is going to be $19.99 as well. For $24.99, you have this 2-pack. So you got the blue with the white stars on one side and the red, white, and blue stripes on the other. And that's $24.99 for the 2-pack. And then we have the light up stars in red, white, and blue. So I only see the large one in the red, and that is $39.99. And then the smaller size comes in both white and blue, but I don't see it in red. And let me see. That's it lit up, so nice little kind of a marquee light up effect. Let's see if I can get the white one to light up. The red one's kind of pushed too far back for me to reach, but there's your red, white, and blue stars. And for $49.99, you have the light up flag. This, in comparison to size, it is bigger than the blue and white stars, but not quite as tall as the red star. If that gives you any kind of size dimension, maybe 18 feet tall, no more than 2 feet for sure, probably closer to 18 inches tall, and that again is $49.99. And we have a slightly larger cool dog. He's $29.99. And he's got a cute little hat on, or scarf. Let's see, he's got the scarf on the tails in the back there, and his little flag. That's cute. And then we have the wood blocks here for Freedom. This is $9.99. And I don't think it says, oh, no, you can turn it over and it can say welcome. I'm not going to turn them all over because they had it set to Freedom. But you can have it out all summer. That you can have for Freedom 1 week. They could say welcome another week. And I love this little star. It's a little wood star. It's $4.99 and it's wood, and the Liberty is in metal there. And then you have this little star here. I know we've seen similar things at Hobby Lobby in the past. I haven't seen anything like that this year from them. This is $5.99. And then here's another little gnome. He is resin, $14.99 for him. Very patriotic little guy. And then we have this set of 3 items that you can use for a tier tray or just tabletop decor, shelf decor. $12.99 for that package. And this set of 3 has to be one of my favorite things that I've seen, at least so far. They're little trays. I mean, obviously you can stand them up and display them this way, but you can also lay them down and fill them with things if you want to put some candies in there, or chips, or potpourri, use it as a candle holder, whatever you want to do. So this red one is the largest. It's going to be $9.99. The middle size and the cream is $7.99, and the blue one $4.99. And I just love the metal detail that they have on them. I just think that adds just a little extra something, and I absolutely love this. And then we also have this small tabletop decor piece. It is $4.99. Those are 3 pieces, so you could separate them out or display them together. And I've seen that at other people's houses before, and I've always wondered where they got it, and I guess they got it here. So that's kind of fun that I got to see that. And then the wood chip floral arrangement here, the bouquet is $14.99, which is pretty comparable to what we've seen at Home Goods. And then we have this little wood tabletop piece of Uncle Sam for $2.99. And the blue truck with all the fireworks, $6.99 for that piece. And then we also have these little tin buckets here. They are $2.99 each. They're not huge in size, and they have, I don't know if you can see it on the white one so much, but they have a little bit of white paint splatter on them as well. And then for $9.99 we have these kitchen mats. They're those soft, kind of cushy anti-fatigue mats for $9.99, and we have the different patterns here, kind of more of a very, very cream, the yellowy cream background there, and then one with the red bandana print with the blue border. And then we have this really cute little pick. You can put it in a plant or a floral arrangement. This is $1.99. And then this yardstick is nice. It has that kind of bottom on it. This is going to be $3.99, so that's pretty reasonable. And then this garland here is 6 foot for $4.99 with just the little beads on it. And then what I really like are these yardsticks. These are $2.99 each, and that is the red star is wood and the cream star is metal, and then it comes in blue and red as well. They're not that big, but it's just a nice little something you can put out front, line your walkway. That's really cute. Again, those are $2.99. And then also for $2.99 you have this one. It is all wood. I mean, it's the thin MDF, but it's wood for $2.99. That's such a good deal. And then we have this tabletop decor piece. This is $3.99 with the wood stars. It says USA on it. Really cute. I like this one a lot as well. And then we have this it's foam filled, so there's a foam star inside it, and it's just covered, and that's $3.99. And then for $2.99 we have these smaller pinwheels. They're plastic as well. And for $9.99 they have this slightly smaller pillow. It is that outdoor material. I want to say it's maybe an 18 by 18 inch pillow with the gnomes and their flag. And then one thing I wanted to share with you, and that I love about at the At Home store, is they have home decor out on shelves in color sections. So if you're looking for something blue, you can find things in the blue section. And there's a couple of favorites that I will share with you. There's this little jar here that is so pretty. That's $24.99. And then this little bud vase is $9.99. I think that's gorgeous. And then this navy vase here is so pretty, $17.99 for that. It just gives you an idea of a few different things here and so that their price points that they have. And then we have this other gnome here. It is a larger gnome, kind of compared to that milk jug. You can kind of see how big it is. I would say it's about 2 feet tall, $39.99. Yeah, that's resin. But it looks like it's an outdoor piece as well, indoor, outdoor, but he's super cute. And then we have this birdhouse here. It does have the flag on the side. It's $14.99. It is made of wood, and it's just that A-frame style birdhouse. The flag is on both sides. Here's another outdoor mat, and this is $12.99 with the fireworks here. That one looks kind of dirty, so those little white specks shouldn't be there. It shouldn't look like that. $12.99 for this one. And then this extra large one, if you have like a double door, this would be perfect. Otherwise it'll just be a little bit larger around a single door. This is $19.99. And then we have some more wreaths in this area too. So we're gonna start here with this one is $29.99 for the star-shaped wood chip wreath. And then they have, this is a mini wreath size for $14.99 for that one. And then we have the one with the eagle on it. That is $49.99 for that. And then for $29.99 we have the cross. And these are all wood chip style wreaths. And for $7.99 they have these ceramic LED gnomes up at the top. You can see them a little better here. Looks like they have little stars on their hats where the light would shine through. They're not down on the floor, so I can't show them to you up close, but they are $7.99 each, and it looks like they just come in red and blue. In the outdoor or garden area, they have these really nice lanterns here, and I wanted to share with you as well. So they come in like an off-white, a tan, blue, red, and black. But I thought those were kind of fun if you wanted to bring a pop of color in a different way. This would be a great way to do that. Again, in the garden area for $24.99, they have this adorable little hot dog in his little red and white striped shirt. Jackpot, I found a whole nother display here, so we're gonna go through everything. This is awesome. So we have these 3 little wood gnomes that say celebrate for $7.99. We have these little tinsel pieces here for tabletop decor. These are $3.99. And so that's one. You get a red star and some little blue stars. Well, little red, silver, and blue stars in the tinsel. Really cute, $3.99. And then we have the tinsel hat here for $6.99. And then they have these light up stars here. Let me pull one out. We can see $7.99 for these. And so there's the cream one. And this is the red one. So those are really cute. I might actually have to grab these. These are so nice. For 99 cents, we have these LED pathway lights. And then we have this little gnome here, $19.99. If I can turn him around. He's sitting on a firework with his American flag. That's too cute. $19.99 for him. And then we have this nice patriotic truck for $17.99. And it has the red, white, and blue flowers and the greenery. That is really cute. I like this truck. And for $7.99, we have these ceramic hats. These are adorable. These light up as well. They have the little pull tab and the battery at the bottom. Those are so cute. For $7.99, that's a scream of a deal. For $11.99, you have this large outdoor solar, what are we calling these, lanterns? Yeah, I'm calling them lanterns today, just like we did yesterday. This is about 1.5 feet tall. Very cute. I only see the white one, but we'll keep looking. They might come in more colors. And then they have this floral wreath down here. It's on a grapevine structure. It's $24.99. That's really pretty. It looks like hydrangeas. And for $3.99, you have this set of 3 tabletop decor. You can also use it for your tiered trays, or if you just have a small area that needs a little sprucing up. Spotted that lantern in red down there. Hopefully you can see it somewhere else too, that I can actually show it to you. For $14.99, you have this directional sign. This is about 2 feet tall for sure. Again, $14.99. It says fireworks, barbecue, parade, and backyard games. That's really nice. And for $14.99, we have Yay for Today. This little indoor-outdoor gnome. He is definitely resin. And then we have this plastic star-shaped chip and dip platter, $9.99 for that. And then we have another pillow here. This is marked fade resistant, $19.99 for this one. And then we have another pillow here, Home of the Brave, so it's in the shape of a flag. And this is gonna be also $19.99. There's the red lantern, so same size and pattern as the white one. And then we have this fade resistant plush hot dog here with his little star blanket on his back, and he is going to be $19.99 as well. Okay, and then we also have the popsicle platter, and that is $9.99. That is plastic. And then we have this little blue cup here, no price on it. $2.99 for the little plastic cups. And then the glitter filler set of 18, that's $4.99 for that filler. And we have another yardstick. This is solar. It looks like it might be that optical fiber optics kind of lighting up there. And then we have some towels. This star here is stitched. The blue and the red and the blue are all stitched. This is $7.99. Comes in a 2-pack, and then the back towel is the stripe. And that's the only pattern that I'm seeing right now, but we'll keep looking. And then they have this tinsel wreath here for $7.99. And some little tinsel pom-pom picks here for $3.99. I'm gonna see if I can get one down to show you how much comes on each. So again, $3.99, and that's how much comes on each pick. And then also for $3.99, they have these picks here. You get all 3 on one, and this is a little more than tinsel. They're more like little tubes or like really tiny straws. Well, you can kind of see that. So it's a little more substantial than tinsel like you see on the garlands and the tinsel wreaths that we see like this. A little more substantial than that. But look how cool it is when there's a bunch of them together. Isn't it pretty? And then back to the tinsel. This is a 3-pack of red, white, and blue stars for $9.99. It's nice that they did that. And then I'm loving this. I love the idea of just a simple little strip of an outdoor mat that you can maybe layer over an outdoor rug that you already have. This is $9.99 for the popsicle little strip of a doormat. I would say it's about half the height of a standard doormat, but it's the same width of a standard doormat. And then here's another doormat. This one is $12.99 also, with the pinwheel, says welcome. That is super cute. And then, oh, look at this little wagon. $9.99. It is 10. How cute is that? I really like that. You can put some flowers in there, put your salt and pepper shakers in there, your ketchup and mustard, and put it on your picnic table. That would be really fun. Oh, here's those gnomes I showed you earlier that we couldn't reach. So these gnomes are, again, $7.99, and they light up and they come in the red and the blue. For $19.99, we have this blue indoor-outdoor pillow. It is marked fade resistant as well. And then we have a 4-foot tall inflatable Uncle Sam. He is $24.99. And for $39.99, you have this gorgeous 3-tier star display piece. This is all tin, so it's tin. It's not wood, it's not ceramic, it is tin, and it has a nice high gloss to it, and I absolutely love it. I just have nowhere to put it. I really wish I did. I just don't. So yeah, if you have somewhere to put it, please take a picture and send it to me, because I would love to see somebody enjoying this. It is so beautiful. And a couple more of those $9.99 outdoor pillows. You have the option with a bike, and then the blue option with America Home Sweet Home. And they have this umbrella on display. So it has the 4th of July or the American flag motif on it. There's a whole box of them, but there's no price on anything. So if I can find the price, I will put it on the screen here for you. For $1.99, you have this pick here with the 3 glitter stars. And this display is so cute. So they got the truck and the little light up star, and then these tumblers don't have any price. Oh, $6.99 for the plastic tumblers. That is so cute. But look at this whole display. Isn't it pretty? They got the blow up Uncle Sam going there. Their lounge chairs. They got a nice outdoor rug. And they got the metal stars that I love. And here's some more pinwheels. These large pinwheels, $7.99 for those. This is just so fun. This whole display just makes me really happy. And the display just keeps going. I'm so excited. So this tinsel, it's just our classic chunky tinsel garland, is $4.99. And then we have this little tabletop sign here, US Yay, and that is $2.99. So cute. And then this little gnome, it does bend, and so that's $4.99 for that. And then we have some ribbon here. So this ribbon, we have $4.99 10 yards and $4.99 10 yards. Very cute. And then I think the only other thing we didn't see on this display is this. This is $12.99. And it is going to look like that. You got the little tinsel pom-poms at the top, and then the 3 different colorings of the fireworks. That is adorable. For $2.99, we have this pick here, and then we have another option. This is also $2.99 with the hat. And for $12.99, we have this patriotic flamingo yard stake. This is, if I can get it off here. That is too cute. Absolutely. Can I do this with one hand? This is absolutely adorable. And for $19.99, you have this 3-piece stacking decor set. I don't see it on display anywhere. I wish they had it out. And for $4.99, they have these star-shaped little popsicle sets, so you can make your own popsicles. That's real fun for the summer. In the floral department for $7.99, I'm seeing these, I can't get it out of the box, but these nice crosses for Memorial Day. If you put something out at a loved one's gravesite, this would be really pretty, or you can just put it in your own home or your own garden as well. That's $7.99. And then they have these here. These will go right into the ground. And they have the red, white, and blue flowers and the white holder. These are $12.99 for this bunch. And then they also have this option here, also $12.99. And that's in the green holder with the blue and white flowers. Those are really pretty. And then we also have this version down here, $17.99 for this one with the red butterflies. And that's a green holder, again, goes right into the ground. But there's some nice options here if that is something you're looking for. They have it at home. And similar to the smaller popsicle doormat that we saw, they have it in the blue background with the stars for $9.99, or in USA for $9.99, and the flip-flops also for $9.99. That's really cute. And then just since we're here and I see it, they have a couple of grill options too, and these are those little half mats as well, also $9.99 each for those. And the tumbler that we saw in the back display, they have up by checkout in red and blue, and again, these are $6.99, and they're the size of a standard water bottle. You probably get 16 ounces in there. They're really cute for the summer. And then if you're grilling, they have these little food containers for $4.99. They look like hamburger boxes you'd get at a fast food place. And I'm only seeing those in the blue with the stars. And then they have guest towel napkins for 20 count for $4.99. And some plastic party cups, 16 ounces. Says USA, $9.99 for those. And a patriotic vinyl tablecloth, 60 by 84 for $9.99. And then they have some towels here as well. Okay, these are $7.99 each. They are packs of 2. So this first one here has USA and the stars, and this USA is stitched. The rest are just printed on. And then the back one is the stripes. This pack says Happy 4th of July and has the fireworks on the back. This pack I really like. This has the blue with the white stars and then the trim at the bottom. And then that's the back towel. And then we have red, white, and wolf. And turn around. We have, well, actually, let me turn this one all the way around. It's got a nice pattern with all the dogs on the back, so we can see that better. They're upside down, so they look like that, all the little doggies. And then we have Land of the Free because of the Brave. That's another really nice one. And then just the stripes on the back. I like simple. Simple is good. I like this one as well. And again, those are all $7.99. And for $3.99, they have these nice placemats. So that dark that you see in here, that's blue. So there's just different red, white, and blue. And I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but there is a little bit of metallic in there as well. And then they have this colorway also. So it's the white with the red and the blue on it. This one doesn't really have the metallic the way the red one does, but they're both the same price, $3.99 each. And for $9.99, they have the beaded placemat. Comes in a pack of 1, and they only have a couple, well, 3 or 4 of them on the shelf right now, so I don't know if they have more or if they're just selling out. Now this, I know we saw this exact pack at Home Goods the other day. This is $16.99 for a set of 6. These are metallics. You get the red, the silver, and the blue. I'm going to show you the picture because sometimes it's easier to see the pattern on the picture. But it's like a firework with all the little stars. So that's what that looks like, if that helps at all. And that's $16.99 for the set of 6. For $3.99, they have this plastic or melamine little plates here in the red. I'm only seeing it in the red right now, and it is about a salad plate size plate, and it does have a lip on it, so sauces and things won't fall off. For $14.99, they have this really nice tray. Again, melamine for this with the firework pattern. They also have the dinner plate in that pattern, and that is $4.99. And for $9.99, they have a nice serving bowl. This would be a great popcorn bowl or a family salad you can put in there. It's a nice good size. I mean, this is the size of my hand. It's probably 3 to 4 hands across there. Really nice, that same firework pattern. And just to give you a size difference, that's how big the star is in comparison to a dinner plate. Okay, I'm cheating a little bit. So I found this on the display as well. We've seen everything except whatever this is. I'm guessing it's another placemat. And by the colorway, it might be popsicles or something. It's really hard to tell, but we've seen everything else on that one. And then on this one, we have not seen everything. So I think we saw all of the, starting over here, all of the hand towels. We've not seen the molds here. They have a red silicone mold with the stars. And then I'm not sure what that is. It might be some of those like Ziploc bags, like food storage bags. We saw the beaded placemat. And then we saw the star tumblers. And we saw the little blue cups with the stars. And then over here, that might be some kind of a banner or garland, and we didn't see that. And then the napkins, I'm not sure what this is in blue or the red. There's some kind of serveware that we did not see. Those look like the cups that we saw. And then it looks like they have some little tumblers here as well, but I'm not seeing those anywhere. So we'll have to kind of keep an eye out. I will try to come back. 4th of July is still a bit away, so we have some time for me to come back, but it is a drive, so I don't want to promise you anything at this point, but I will do my best to do that. And before I sign off here, I just want to share with you, I'm going to be getting 3 of these little light up stars, all in white, because I like to do a lot of neutrals, and I'm pulling in a lot of blues and reds that I already have. So just going to get those 3 in the white for today. If you haven't already done so, I would love it if you hit subscribe and join our community here on my channel. And thank you so much for joining, and I will see you in the next one.